the best show to talk about my faction. The GAB and Max reactions. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back to MyFaction Reaction. You're here with Nathan once again. And we got a little bit of breaking news to talk about. Some leaks, some direct from WWE 2K's Twitter. And so I want to go through it with you guys. So let's talk about, where should we talk? Okay, let's head over to browser mode. Okay, let's talk about this first. Now, number one, this has been provided by Witty Witterson on Twitter, the number one source for leaks within MyFaction and 2K content. But what he's unveiled for us is an Infinite Rock Superstar card. Very curious about this. It looks to be in the game's files. It looks to have every single badge, which is kind of amazing when you're looking at it here, in a gold variation. So this will be an MFP grinder's delight. But my expectation is that we see this very late in the game. I posted in a Reddit group because my initial thought was maybe this is like a final collector's reward, although usually the collector's rewards wouldn't say Superstar Series 1. That's a confusing branding right there on it. So I'm not sure, but then somebody else suggested too that this could be a reward for the numbers game, which has been going on every month. We seem to be getting eight new cards, and with 8 new challenges that correspond to an oddities card. So maybe this will tie into that. Regardless, this rock looks super cool, super powerful, and if it is going to be in the game, I can't wait to get my hands on it. Next over, let's transition. So we've been missing the celebrity guest star from the New Wave pack, DLC pack 1 from the season pass, and we've been missing it. We've just released season pass 2. We're about to have season pass 3, and there's been no word on who this celebrity is going to be. Well, that's over. Officially, the celebrity has been canceled and replaced. And instead, we are getting El Grande Americano. Now, this is direct from WWE's 2K25's Twitter account, so this is 100% official. But El Grande Americano will be coming to replace the New Wave Pack celebrity guest with a unique entrance, video, and music and moveset, and he'll be automatically entitled to players who already own the New Wave Pack, the Season Pass, Ringside Pass, Deadman Edition, or Bloodline Edition. So if you have one of those, you will get El Grande Americano. Now, I'm going to be totally transparent. I think this is fine. The rumored celebrity guest was going to be Travis Scott. And from what I could tell, nobody wanted him anyways. I'm glad to see a brand new superstar getting the rub here. Now, the biggest surprise for me is that they just didn't do a Persona card with El Grande Americano, and he's getting his own card, which I'm actually happy about. I mean, we could have done a Persona card for Omos, like for El Grande Americano, but I kind of like the idea of him being his own card to begin with. So very exciting. I'm glad to see this update. I know there was a rumor Aleister Black could be the person. However, it doesn't seem they're going the Aleister Black way, but with his files being in the game, I wouldn't be surprised to see him at some point in the near future. We just don't know when yet. Anyways, guys, so this is super exciting. I'm glad to get El Grande Americano in the game. The final thing I wanted to just quickly touch on and talk about is the lack of response from WWE 2K over this Javon Evans event. Oh, I don't have my PlayStation on, so I can't really show it. I should have been more prepared. But right now, we still have the Great American Bash live event, which is in the sitting in live events right now. You still need that Javon Evans from the Amethyst token market, which is just impossible to get. I'm at 7 out of 10 rubies, and you need all 10 or 10 rubies to even access the Amethyst marketplace. And as far as I can tell, nobody has this card. I talked to a lot of players who play the game religiously and regularly like I do, and just nobody has this card right now. And we're still waiting for a response from 2K. 2K customer support was really great on Saturday with getting back to me and asking for more content, like understanding what was going on so that they could properly relay the feedback to the developers. But at this point, it's time for the developers to talk and let us know what's going on here. Now the event is 35 days, so there's a long time to do it. So they plan to flood us with tokens to make up for that? Do they plan on changing the card? Do they just plan on not doing anything? I unfortunately saw that this was a response from one of the customer service people was that this is the game as intended, but I can't fathom that. That just doesn't make sense to me in any way. So I'm really hoping we get a response from the 2K dev team. Just here's what we're doing to fix this and make this right. It could be wishful thinking, but I like to be more on the positive sides of things than the negative sides of things. So fingers crossed we hear something in the near future. If you're somebody from 2K and you happen to be watching this, just give us a little bit more transparency, guys. That would be so wonderful. I think a lot of us really like the modes, and whether it's the island, whether it's MyFaction, whether it's the other modes in the games, we really do enjoy them. But we just want you guys to be a little bit more transparent when things maybe don't work properly or aren't going the way. And let us know what's going on. Stay in touch with the community. I've said this before. Really, you guys should have a dedicated community manager to talk to the community. It may not be a fun job all the time, especially with stuff going on, but I think it's a very necessary thing. So that being said, that's all I had. I just wanted to go over those new developments that have popped up. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit like. If you want to get more of this in the future, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to talk about this interview for a little while longer, but I interviewed Greg Miller, I'll attach at the end of the video, about his inclusion as a manager in the WWE 2K23 and 2K24 and how that came about, and everything that looked like. And it was a really interesting interview, and I'd love for you guys to check that out. But beyond that, we have new grind videos. We have new boss battle videos. I'm doing live streams all the time. So if you hit that subscribe button, it helps me out a ton. We are getting very, very close to 1,000 subs. We are about 50 subs away from 1,000. Once we hit 1,000, we're going to be doing another 12-hour live stream, which I'm very much looking forward to. And I'd love for you guys to partake in that. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Thank you guys so much for just chatting. And we'll talk later. Bye.